Hello, everyone. I am Deborah.
And I am Tony.
Welcome, you guys, to another Saturday morning with Deborah and
Tony.
Hi, you guys.
Hi.
Glad
This is good. This is good.
It's good for us to be here.
Oh, yeah.
And it's good that you're here with us as well. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Yes. So imagine this. Suppose you set your GPS to go south to Florida.
Okay.
And you have probably not the best sense of direction, and you let the GPS guide and direct you. And unbeknownst to you, you are headed north and you end up in Jersey. So once you reach your destination, how would you feel? You wanted to go south, but you ended up far off your destination and you ended up north. So today's topic, you guys, is: are we headed in the same direction? Is your GPS my GPS? Welcome, you guys. Yes.
Oh.
So that is a very important topic because you need to be headed in the same direction. Think about all the relationships that you've had, whether it be work relationships or romantic relationships or husband and wife relationships. And just imagine if you guys are not headed in the same direction and what that outcome ends up looking like.
Okay. So how you set the GPS is very important.
It's very important because if you think about it, you already have an end in mind. And the GPS is telling you the steps that you need to take to get there. But if you have already determined in your mind that you're headed in different directions, and that's what brings us to another point where you've got to be equally yoked.
That's right.
You've got to be headed in the same direction.
Yeah, it's not about ego.
It's not about ego.
It is about destination, right?
Yes, absolutely.
If you get into ego, your destination gonna get messed up.
That's right.
You want your way and she wants her way. It's not gonna work.
Right. And even before, guys, you get together, are you guys headed in the same direction?
It's true. It's true.
Yeah. And that's something that you need to take a look at the very beginning of your relationship. Because a lot of times, you're all glossy-eyed and, the relationship is fresh and new and,
You in love.
You in love. You in love, y'all. You in love. Yes, okay? But you have to have those sometimes difficult conversations so that you know that you're going to build, a relationship together, and one that is going to stand the test of time because you both are headed in the same direction. So is your GPS my GPS? Are we headed in the same direction?
Yes.
Okay? Are we looking at the same destination? Are we willing to put in our all because we know that we do want the same things out of life?
It's true. It's true. And it is in the beginning. The beginning determines your destination.
Absolutely.
So you get that beginning right, set it up right, people.
That's right.
Because after that GPS is just clicking, it's going based on what you said at the beginning. It's clicking along. Now, if you recognize you're going the wrong direction, you have the opportunity to stop and change the direction. But you are all locked in. My GPS is going to take me to the direction, to the destination that I put in there. So I don't worry about anything.
Right.
I'm just going along, it's telling me to turn here, turn there, turn right, turn left, and I know I put the right stuff in at the beginning, so I'm not worried about anything else.
Right.
But then when you get to your destination, and you're like,
yes,
this is not where I want it.
Right. And that's why you have to be clear as far as what it is that you want in life. You have got to be
You gotta be
clear.
clear.
Because again, imagine if you did put those directions in your GPS and you wanted to go south and you end up north. Think about what type of impact that would have on a relationship.
Wow.
Okay? If I want to go south and you want to go north, okay, and I end up north and you end up south, we're going to be very disappointed.
Somebody's not going to be happy.
Somebody is not going to be happy. That's why you have to be clear
That's true.
in the very onset of this whole thing. Right.
That's right. Set your GPS right.
Set it right. Are you headed in the same direction? Is your GPS my GPS? And that can also translate over into the work environment.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? When you've got
Oh, yeah.
people coming in to work, okay? Is their GPS set to be in sync with the organization's GPS?
Yeah, ask that question.
Yeah.
Because probably it's not.
Right.
You know, most people have the GPS set on a personal, a personal destination, a personal direction, a personal system. You know, and when they come to an organization, they have to adjust to what the organization wants. A lot of people do not want to change their personal system. They want to take their personal system and superimpose it on the company system.
Right.
In other words, the company's supposed to work for me, not I work for the company.
Yes.
So they're supposed to make sure I am happy as an employee. They're supposed to make sure that all my needs are met.
Yes.
They're supposed to give me breaks when I need breaks. And
Days
extended
off.
lunchtime when I need
Days
extended
off.
lunchtime. Days off when
Yes.
I want it.
And if
you
I
know.
want to be on my cell phone all day,
Yeah, they're supposed to
Yeah.
allow that because I am doing a job for them. I didn't say I'm doing a good job. I'm doing a job for them, okay?
I'm here.
And they should be happy
that I showed up today.
that I showed up today in order to help do the work that this organization wants.
So what you're saying is the organization needs to conform to the individual.
That's right. That's right.
How long do you think the organization will stay in business?
Well, that's not what the employees
They're not concerned about that. But yeah, that is just another example of headed in the same direction.
Yes. Now, a strong company, when you sign on the dotted line and say that you are going to be an employee, they let you know up front what their expectations are.
Of course.
They let you know what the GPS really is.
That's right.
Where you're supposed to set your GPS.
That's
as far
right.
as they're concerned.
They certainly do.
You know, and they uphold that. They keep that GPS set all the time.
Yes.
Now that is a company that is looking out for for their interests. You know, and they do that right up front so
Yes.
that there is no doubt at all where this company is headed.
Right.
But if the company doesn't do that, I'm telling you, the employees will just run them over.
They certainly will.
Yeah,
They
that
certainly will.
happens in a lot of companies.
Yes. Make it clear, make it plain up front. Yes. Set that GPS and make sure everybody else, okay, is in sync with it.
That's it.
That's
You're right.
it.
Mhm.
That is it.
Yeah.
So that's the message.
Yeah. Set it right.
Set it right.
Set it at the beginning.
Set in the beginning.
Set it right.
You got to be headed in the same direction.
Yes.
And ask yourself, is your GPS my GPS? Is your agenda my agenda? Do we want the same things? Okay.
No hidden agendas.
No hidden agendas. No hidden agendas. Because even if the person, say they do go along with you, but are they doing it willingly? Are they doing it with a glad heart, with a joyous heart? You know, are they putting it all into it if they're not really along with it, along with the program? And sometimes they won't give their all, and that's what I see sometimes. Okay, they've got this agenda. Yeah, I'm there for a reason. I'm here, but they're not giving their all.
That's a good indication too. The quality of work people are doing says a lot about who they are, what the GPS system is all about. Yeah.
Right.
It's a very good indication.
Right.
Because if you're doing a half-hearted, half-baked, half whatever kind of job, it actually says they're not that interested in what they're doing.
That's right.
It's very
And
good
it's the same
indication.
thing.
Yeah.
It's the same thing, in relationships too. A person may go along with the program,
Mm-hmm.
but may have a little bit of resentment,
Yeah.
and you may not feel their all or their best
It's
coming
true.
out of it because again, okay, they're not on the same page.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, yes, set that GPS.
Mm-hmm.
Let whoever it is know what that destination is,
Mm-hmm.
and if they're not all about it, then you have to talk about it.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Yes, absolutely.
That's true.
So that's the message, you guys, for today. Are you headed
Mm-hmm.
in the same direction?
Mm-hmm.
And if you're not, stop, pause,
Mm-hmm.
and take a look at the situation
Mm-hmm.
and make some adjustments where you need to.
And that goes for husband and wife. It goes for father, son, mother, daughter,
Mm-hmm.
all the relationships you can think
Relationships,
of.
yes.
You have to make sure that you are very clear about what you're doing, what
Mm-hmm.
you're about,
Mm-hmm.
because with some mothers and daughters, that has to be set too.
Mm-hmm.
And you will see, that kind of changes when the girl becomes a teenager. You see the GPSs start to clash
Mm-hmm.
with the moms, because now they're like, I want to go my own, I want to do my own
That's
thing,
different. That's a different situation because it is responsibility of the parents to make sure that they guide and direct these youngsters because in your youth,
You don't know, right?
you're not the brightest people as far as making decisions. Let's just put it out there. So that is a different scenario altogether.
Mm.
So moms and dads,
You gotta
okay, and
set
mentors,
GPS.
you got to set it for them. Set that GPS for them.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yes, that's right. They gotta set it. Don't be scared, parents. Set that GPS and
Set
you
it.
hold it.
And hold it. Absolutely. So guys, thank you so much for joining us today on today's message.
Yes.
Are you headed in the same direction?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Set that GPS.
Set it. Absolutely. Yes.
Put the details in. Details.
Say that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Don't just put just a generic address. Put the exact address.
Mm-hmm.
The details.
Yeah.
The street address.
That's right.
The city. The zip code. Put everything in there so that you know that you are going in the right direction to the destination that you want to get.
Absolutely. Because if you leave those things out, okay, you may have that destination in mind, but you leave out those details,
Yeah.
it's not going to hit the mark.
Yeah.
It's not going to hit that mark. So,
And
yeah.
you end up in Florida when you're trying to go somewhere
To
else.
DC, y'all. Don't do that. So thank you guys so much for joining us. Please do give this video a thumbs up.
Yes.
Please do share.
Yes.
Yes.
Please do.
Yes. And today is a great day.
It is a great day.
Yes. So you make it your own kind of special.
Oh, make it your own.
Yes.
Special. Okay.
And guess what, you guys? Our GPS systems
Huh?
are in sync with each other.
That's right. That's
Yes,
right.
they are.
That's
Yes,
right.
they are. We are headed in the same direction.
Same direction.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Mhm.
Yes. So remember to remain safe,
Safe.
healthy,
Healthy.
and encouraged.
Encouraged.
And until we meet again, keep growing,
Grow.
keep thriving,
Right.
keep pushing those boundaries.
Push those boundaries.
Yes.
And
And if you're not headed in the same direction, don't be scared, you guys, to say, this is not going to work. Mm-hmm.
So what you do? You set the GPS a different destination, and you change it. You change the setting. What do you do?
You change that relationship.
Oh, you. She said, "Get rid of the relationship altogether."
You change that
There's
relationship.
no GPS anymore. You just get rid of it.
Because that GPS not broke.
Oh, GPS are broke. Something else is broke.
Something else is broke. So you need to assess, evaluate,
Okay.
and make some revisions if you have to. And you guys, since we're there, let's just stay there just for like 5 seconds. There have been plenty of times that in your life that good and darn well,
Oh.
that GPS was broke and that you needed to abandon ship quick and you didn't. And how many months, years Decades went by. Okay, till you came to that realization, and he's like, you know what?
Should have.
Yeah. Shoulda, coulda,
Oh yeah.
woulda,
Yeah.
and then my life would have looked different.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. You already know. So yeah. So that's just a bonus. That's a bonus track. Thank you guys so much for joining us, and we will see you.
We will see you next time. Oh.
On the next. See, you opened that door. I was ready to close, and you opened that door.
Well, you know what? Somebody needs to hear that. You know.
Somebody needs to hear
Somebody
that.
needs to hear that.
Absolutely. So we will see you guys next Saturday on Saturday Mornings with Deborah and
Tony.
Thank you guys.
Thank you. We will see you next time. Do what you have to do, okay? You know what to do, okay? If it means getting rid of the relationship, do that. If it means changing your GPS, do that. Mm-hmm. If it means buying a new GPS system, do that too.
But you know where you're headed.
But yeah, you know.
You know where you're headed.
Yeah.
And if there's anything, okay, that is going to hinder that forward progression, evaluate it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and make a decision as far as what you need to do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
See you guys.
All right. Bye.